Cell phones, if we could put them on vibrate. Just to remind everybody that we're on film. Okay. Do you have?
I do.
Okay. So Vice Chair will read off.
So it being 7 o'clock, the first order of business is old and new business, the approval of the minutes from the May 10, 2018 and June 14, 2018 meetings.
I think that we should hold off on that until we have everyone present to take a vote on that.
Sure.
Okay.
We'll make a motion to postpone.
Yep.
Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
All right. It being 7 o'clock, the Town of Abington Zoning Board of Appeals will hold a public hearing on Thursday, July 12, 2018 at 7 p.m. at the Abington Town Offices, 500 Glenowitz Way, Abington, on the petition of Stephen and Karen May, 44 Cleverly Street, Abington, for a 6-foot setback variance to construct within the 35-foot setback under 175-29 at 44 Cleverly Street. The property is located on Assessor's Map 53, Lot 55, in the R20 zone.
Mr. Chairman, I'm going to recuse myself on this matter.
Okay, do you want to come up, sit down? We have a slight issue, that we don't have a quorum to vote on this. The problem is that, as you can see, a lot of people are off,
Yeah.
and there's only the two of us, and I talked to our lawyer, town lawyer, and personally, we cannot be the quorum. It has to be 3
I
people.
know, I understand.
And to be honest with you, I think that next month, we may not have a quorum too,
Oh,
because, what's that? Vacation. And also, one of the members is one of
My
your
neighbor,
neighbors.
yeah.
Right, and he can't vote.
right,
So the problem with this is that we have to balance it off.
right.
And it's really up to you how you want to handle this.
Till September, is that the option?
That is an option, yes. Nancy, would that work?
What?
September?
Yeah, if you don't mind signing an extension form.
Yeah.
Go ahead and sign it, that's
Yeah,
fine.
that's fine.
All right, and I apologize, it's just July, and we know, me and him are off on vacation next month, and we don't know if the other board members are gonna be.
No, that's fine.
So, September, I'm pretty sure that we will all be in quorum, or at least have a quorum for it.
So was this the middle of September, the end of September? What does that fall?
Second week,
Thursday.
second
Fine.
Thursday,
Yep.
yep.
That's fine.
Again, we apologize, but, we're a volunteer board, and, it's, this is what happens with the,
Works well for me,
oh, okay.
because she won't be, how come it's not done yet?
Oh, there you go, okay.
Do I need to fill all this in? What do I put on here?
Just your address and, your
Okay.
name and,
So they're agreeing to stay the
like a
Till
the
September.
period, okay, okay.
Do you think this is gonna be an issue, though?
Well, the only issue is we don't have a quorum, so we
Right.
can look into everything
Okay.
and make a decision. When we have to do it properly, and believe me, I've already talked to the town lawyer, and I'm like, can the two of us do it? And that's enough.
No, you need
So,
3.
We need 3.
Yeah, we understand.
We do apologize, and I know next month it's gonna be the same way.
That's fine.
Because again, you gotta remember, one of our members cannot vote, so.
I'm real busy elsewhere anyways.
Okay, well, I appreciate your patience with this. It has nothing to do with anything but the situation of vacation and being, it's summertime, so.
Yeah, we understand.
So, I put 60-day extension, but it just occurred to me, like, if in 2 months' time, if there's not a quorum, then you'll just
Oh,
postpone
there will
it
be,
again?
I think September you will have a quorum.
Okay.
Yeah,
You have to have a quorum.
Last-
Or,
yeah,
you win.
okay.
No, I'm serious,
Last month, it was the newspaper's fault. They didn't post my
right,
ad.
exactly, right.
and what they did, they didn't print yours, they printed somebody else's twice.
Oh,
Oh,
geez.
wow.
Yeah.
Beside you?
Yeah, that's fine.
And again, I do apologize. It's nothing, it's just actually, I've been on the board for 3 years and this has never happened.
Yeah.
And Nancy's, it just never
Yeah.
happens, but.
I don't know why Andy recused himself. I don't even really know him.
I don't know.
Thanks.
Someone else recused themselves from this?
Andy just did.
Just Andy Burbine just.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
All right,
so
thank
that's
you.
it.
you
Thank
know him
you.
from Boy Scouts or something, I don't, I hate to accuse.
I don't know.
Whatever, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Have a good rest of the summer, we'll see you in September.
Yes, thank you. Take care.
When's the September meeting, by the way?
Oh,
Second Thursday.
September 13th.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I'll go grab.
Just wait, yeah. well,
Yeah. Let me just. So I have it.
Okay, all right. All right.
Not 7:10 yet.
All right, here we go. It being 7:05, wow.
This is actually set for 7:10.
It's okay, we're rolling.
It being time, the Town of Abington Zoning Board of Appeals will hold a public hearing on Thursday, July 12, 2018, at 7:10 at the Abington Town Office, 500 Glenowitz Way, Abington, on the petition of Cove Outdoor LLC, P.O. Box 590545, Newton Center, for a variance to raise existing billboard from 47 feet in height to 62 feet in height, finding in a special permits to continue non-conforming use and to change the sign faces to digital electronic signs at 1550 Bedford Street under 175-58 2I, 175-58, and 175-82 in Chapter 48, Section 6. The property is located on Assessor's Map 68, Lot 15, in the TB zone.
My name is Peter McClary, representing Cove Outdoor. We're here tonight to ask for an extension. We've met with a number of the abutters, and a little history with this is I was asked by both the town of Abington and the town of Weymouth to see what we could do to fix this board. I did not construct the billboard. I just recently leased it as a part of trying to get certain things fixed about it, that so that the town doesn't receive complaints from another town's residents.
Right.
Okay.
And I met actually on July 4th with a gentleman that's present today, and we will be submitting a new design that will greatly improve what is existing there now and about half the size.
Oh, so you're making it smaller, you're not making it
Yeah,
bigger?
we're making it smaller. We're going to use digital technology that has light blocking technology so that the neighbors won't be able to see any light.
I know which billboard you're talking about, it is very.
It's the only one.
Yeah,
so,
right, yeah, exactly.
But I didn't build it. So,
Right,
I mean,
exactly. It's been there for a
I
long
took it
time.
over and I said, okay, well, let's see what we could do with it. I've never even put a piece of advertising on it, and I've had it for a year. So I'm just trying to help a problem for two towns.
Can I just ask one question? I just did notice it, that on the application it says variance. Does it say variance? Am I wrong?
It's a variance from height.
It's for the height?
Yes.
Okay, just want to.
The height was already given, your height is, I think, 20 feet, and it's already at 47 or whatever it is, and to get above the building, we were going to ask for more height. With the new plan that we've come up with, the neighborhood, is I'm going to shrink the sign down, move it forward 40 feet and get it closer to the road, and I will not be blocked out by the building that was erected next to it any longer. So this is great. We keep it down, we keep it, basically modern. The old lights that are existing there now, that's like Yankee Stadium, that's like Fenway Park. I mean, I had them. I grew up, been in this business for 31 years. I mean, they just hit everything.
Yeah,
It's new technology, and it's come out in the last couple of years, and it really blocks the pixels, so that you want people on Route 18 to see it, but you don't want anybody else to see it. So it's really good, and it's really beneficial, and I think you can ask the gentleman that's here today who represents the neighborhood. Everybody's in agreement that the plan we've come up with, I just didn't have any time with the holiday to be able to come up with it and satisfy you guys and everyone else.
all right, so you.
I'm requesting extension to whenever you're gonna have a quorum.
I would suggest.
I was here for the other one,
I
so.
would suggest the same as September. Well, actually, we're not sure about,
Yeah, we're
we're not
waiting
sure
to hear
about August.
Can I suggest that we reschedule till August, and if there isn't a quorum here, or, I would prefer, how many people are normally sitting on the board?
5.
Yeah.
5.
Three have to be here.
Yeah.
And how many do I need for?
3.
3.
Yeah.
So I'd
Three- only
I'd
three
prefer to
vote.
wait for, only 3 vote.
Yeah.
Okay,
The
so then
two-
how many do you
the
need
other
to
ones.
be
We need
granted?
3. We need 3 votes.
3 out of 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we have
it doesn't
5.
matter, so
Yeah.
I can't imagine if I'm gonna make it better that I'm gonna see a heck of a lot of opposition. I don't think, unless you guys can give me some guidance that, because having it sit there now the way it is not
Well,
not
our
good.
only problem is we can't promise that we'll have a quorum.
Yeah.
I know,
So-
we are off, there may be 3 other people.
So if
here.
there were 3, and you 2 will not even be here next.
No.
Correct. Will you be
No.
back in September?
Yes.
Yes.
So let's just put it off, Nancy, until September. I'm not,
Is that
through the
okay?
chairman,
I mean-
yes, if it's okay.
Is that okay for you?
Well, just a point of procedure, if you've already opened the hearing, correct?
Not opening, no, I just,
Well, then you read, I don't know how it works. If you read the notice, is that considered opening the hearing, so do the 3 of us stay on the panel all the way through now at this point, or is it?
well, it can be that way, yes.
Yeah.
It can
So
be
I
that
think it
way.
would have to be
The 3 of
if
us.
that's the way it.
Well,
I don't know
unless
if
you
that's how it
sign,
works.
you would just have to sign the
The-
form that if you,
It's
yeah.
probably better to do September, just because.
September, I agree with September.
I don't have any problem with waiting, you know.
It's up to
I'm
you.
actually gonna go, and I'd have to come back from vacation.
What, for what, September?
Yeah, and I just got married 3 weeks ago, so I don't know how that's gonna go over.
I don't think-
So to make September, you'd have to come back from vacation?
No, in August.
Oh, okay.
August.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
I have all my
yeah,
kids
okay,
and
So September sounds good to
my
you.
new bride, new wife,
That's where it
so.
matters, I mean, September, we're just trying to do the right thing here, we're not gonna tell you,
I know how this works,
Yeah,
so,
okay, all
and,
right.
no, I'd much rather have it so that, you know, I don't wanna come back here and we'll have the same conversation. No, I
If you
won't
do it,
actually,
it might
just with
happen
him
in
and
August,
maybe
so-
somebody
Yeah, in
else.
August you would.
So, what do you wish me to sign, and I'll,
Sign up.
It would be September 13th.
That's
So that
fine.
would work better for you?
I think it'd work better for the whole board and myself.
okay.
Okay.
I mean, I could say a few words.
Do you want us to come up and sit here and talk for a minute?
So, you know, there's a long history of this billboard. I first came to the town manager, this guy said it was a light complaint, and Peter has been gracious enough to offer a plan that will greatly alleviate the disturbance that we've experienced since December of 2015. So I ask respectfully if you might consider making a special meeting to accommodate a gentleman who is able to alleviate a concern that has created a health issue as it directly abuts an apartment building with our young children. And we live in a community, it's contributed to a great deal of difficulty for our community. And if there's any way that you can get us closer to relief, we would be most gracious.
Well, September, is that gonna work for you?
And if September works, I mean, it's too much from now, but sure.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
It's fine with
So
me.
we'll just, thank you. And, if it's good for you, Nancy has paperwork for you to sign.
Okay.
And, we will, look everything over during that meeting.
Well,
you're gonna-
actually, there's going to be,
Yeah.
it will be a completely different application, so
Right.
that will give me time to actually, I'll have to do a new public notice.
So it's gonna work.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna do- so are you just-
withdraw
We're,
that?
we're basically gonna be taking down the old sign,
Yeah, it's
putting up
a
a-
different project.
So do you
So
wanna?
you want to just
Do you wanna
withdraw
withdraw then? That makes more
and then
sense.
refile? You can withdraw
If you're refiling anyway,
without prejudice?
Sorry, I'm a little hard of hearing now.
if.
yeah, that
if
makes
you
more sense.
withdraw without prejudice.
There's nothing in there except for the electronic sign that's even applicable. I'm not going up in height,
So
I'm
you're starting
actually
all
reducing
over
it.
again. You're starting all over
So then
again.
you'd have to do a new notice,
Will I be
yeah.
able to make, I don't wanna go any
No,
further.
you-
I'll still be able to make
should
the
be
September
fine.
hearing, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, then, I'll just withdraw.
All right.
Withdraw
Without
without prejudice.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
And then you just start all over again, because
You
you
don't
were
have to
gonna
do that.
start all
So
over
that's just
anyway.
on the record now
Yep.
that I did
Right.
it.
So,
Do you have to vote that?
Yep, yes, it will.
so make a motion to accept petitioner's request to withdraw a petition without prejudice.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Okay, so you start from the beginning, and we'll see you in
Enjoy your
September.
August.
Thank you, you too.
I'll do mine also.
Thank you. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care now.
Take care.
It being
You just made
7:15.
my new wife very happy.
Congratulations.
That's a good thing.
That's a good,
I met him on July 4th when she was down there with everybody. So,
well, that's a good thing.
that was my first, you're kidding me, right? So,
All right, good luck with everything.
okay, thanks, take care.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Next on the agenda is a discussion of the board's filing instruction rules and regulations, and I would certainly make a motion to postpone this until we have all the members present to discuss.
I agree with that, but I do want to thank Andy making the packets up, and basically,
The packet was just basically to get a discussion started.
well, no, I think it's,
Adopting rules and regulations, which is actually required under the bylaw and required under the statute.
what I think is a good idea, and again, it's going to take a while for us to absorb everything.
Well, so I know you made a motion, but maybe what I was thinking of doing is having you, Rich, appoint a subcommittee to maybe put together a package, because again, the ones I gave you was just a template from the town of Chatham. So
Right,
obviously that's not gonna-
but I think you do have a good point that we should ask when everyone's here and make I think it's a great idea
Yeah.
but I think we should wait until everyone's here to
appoint a
pick,
subcommittee.
yes, yeah.
We probably have to coordinate with, well, to see who wants to be on the subcommittee, and then probably coordinate with town council, right?
Well, like you do that after the fact. I mean, he can create a subcommittee anytime you want, so that the board.
I'd rather wait for everyone to be here, so,
So now we're gonna wait till September.
yeah.
That's fine, if that's what you wanna do, but I'm in total disagreement with that. I don't see why we can't try to put together some rules and procedures. And
Well,
maybe
I
that-
do understand
Let me
that.
just finish here, and some things, as far as the instructions go, that are gonna actually help applicants.
Right.
From what I've watched, when people come in here, they don't know what a variance even is, what the standard is, what they're supposed to do. I think this isn't reinventing the wheel. Most towns around us have this
Right,
stuff.
yeah.
So for two people, for you to say, why don't these two people do this and get this going instead of waiting 2 months, I don't see why that's.
Because the two people might, well,
So contact them. You can
I
pick up
can't
the
get
phone.
ahold of Bill.
Well, then don't appoint Bill, appoint somebody else. I mean, I'm sure Andrew worked on the bylaws. I've done the charter, Dennis has done other things. There's plenty of people that,
You interested?
I mean, I would have to, again,
What?
I mean, I'm not, I mean, I'd certainly consider doing it, but,
and then I think in 2 months, whoever is on that subcommittee could come back with a package of, this is what they're proposing.
Well, how many people do you want on the
You
subcommittee?
can only have two, because you don't want to have a quorum. so.
Quorum, right.
So I know you have a motion on the floor, but,
Right. Well, I kind of agree with them that we should wait. I understand that you don't agree with that, but,
no, I don't.
because I think, I'm the type of guy who wants to have everyone read over everything and figure out what we're
I'm
gonna
not
do.
asking anybody to read over anything at all right now. All I'm asking is that somebody start putting together a package so we can put together some procedures like the bylaws provide and like the statute provides, and to put together some instructions so the general public knows what they're facing when they come in to the
Right, I
zoning.
mean, I've seen what Nancy has, she showed me, and I did notice that you have in there the actual
The standards.
standard.
Yes, which I think is important, honestly. People come here looking for a variance, and I think a lot of people just expect, I'm gonna get a variance because I'm asking, but that's not the way it works. And if people know that, they might be less inclined to ask for it because they know they're not gonna meet the standard. And all I'm asking is that you appoint two people to put together a proposal to come back in 2 months.
But I'm not gonna appoint someone if I don't know if they want to do it
As
or
I
not.
said, you can pick up the phone and ask them, if you have two people in mind, pick up the phone and ask them. You don't have to appoint them tonight. You have the authority as the chairman to appoint two people.
I realize that, but I've, again, I'll come back to Andrew's proposal to wait till everyone's in.
Again, that's the motion on the floor, but
Okay,
I made the motion.
I second it. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
I'm opposed.
Okay.
Okay.
But don't think that, don't,
No, I'm just disappointed that we can't get this started now. It just seems to me as though it has never been done, obviously.
yeah, that's true.
And
I
to
agree
wait
with
another
that.
2 months, it doesn't make any sense to me, but that's fine.
Well, I think everyone should I don't know if everyone's even got it yet.
It was included in the package.
I'm not sure if Bill got it. Not sure.
Bill's not here.
Yeah, I understand that, but I'm not sure if he got it or not.
And what happens in September if we only have 4 members? Are we gonna delay it again?
Then you can ask the question again, and I will do it.
Maybe, should it be on the agenda again in August,
Yes,
just in
no,
case?
I have no problem with that.
And then the 3 people then might say, okay, I'll do
That's
it.
fine too.
That doesn't,
If you want to do that, that's fine. I just feel that everyone should be a part of voting on that or putting their 2 cents in first.
they're not voting on anything. are they?
Well, they gotta put their 2 cents in, that's
They
what
will, they will once the proposal is in front of people. Right, there's no proposal at this point. All I'm asking is that you put together a subcommittee to put together a proposal, so then everybody can adopt it. And I agree with you. At that point in time, I would absolutely want all 5 people to be discussing what is proposed, but there is no proposal at this point in time. All you're doing is delaying it for 2 more months, so we can have somebody make a motion that you appoint a subcommittee as opposed to doing that now.
I'd like to talk to everyone and see what they think about it first then.
Okay.
All right? Okay, all right. Is there anything else?
Nope, I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Told you it was gonna be quick. We off?